Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we are going to learn how to use AI agents for cold email personalization and boost your sending with Pabbly. So here, as a sales manager of a B2B SaaS company, I need to send cold emails in the personalized format to each of the lead on the basis of their requirements and their pain points. But doing it manually for each of the lead is a time-consuming task. Therefore, I have decided to assign this task to my AI agent, that is OpenAI. Now, every time a new lead detail is going to be added in my Google Sheets, automatically a personalized cold email is going to be generated with the help of my AI agent, and it is going to be sent to that lead automatically with the help of Gmail. Now, to automate this entire long process, I'm not going to use any kind of coding and programming skills, but I'm going to simply integrate all these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. So for your business, if you also want to learn this amazing automation step by step, for that you have to come towards my screen. Welcome to my screen everyone. In this video, we are going to learn step by step how to use AI agents for cold email personalization and boost your sending with Pabbly. So as a sales executive at a B2B SaaS startup, I'm constantly reaching out to leads across industries, but sending generic cold emails didn't yield great responses. Prospects weren't that engaging because I was not able to send personalized emails to each of my lead. Therefore, I have decided to automate the entire process of sending cold emails to each of my lead on the basis of their personalized requirements, their pain points, the industry in which they work, their company name, and etc. So here, I'm going to automate this process with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI, which is going to generate personalized emails along with unique subjects for me. And also I'm going to send that automatically with the help of Gmail to each of these leads. Now, for creating this automation, we will have to build the connection between the Google Sheets in which we have the data of the lead, the AI agent that we are using, that here in my case, I'm using OpenAI, and Gmail through which we want to send the mails to our leads. And we are going to build this connection without any coding and programming skills, simply with the help of Pabbly Connect. Let's get started. To start with the process, you need to open a new tab and you have to type in your browser pabbly.com/connect. This is going to take you towards a landing page of Pabbly Connect, where you can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which helps us to automate all our daily repetitive tasks without any coding and programming skills, simply by connecting our work applications with each other. So we are also going to automate the process of sending personalized cold emails to our leads on the basis of their details. Okay, so if in case you are an existing user, just click on sign in to log into your account directly. But if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button. It will help you to create a free new account just in 2 minutes. Also, when you will do that, you're going to receive 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. As an existing user, currently I'm going to click on sign in. This is all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. It has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. On the dashboard, we can find all our workflows which we have created. And to save the workflows, we can also create separate folders like this on the same dashboard. Now, to create a new workflow, let's click on this Create Workflow option. As a dialog box is appeared in front of us, it is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let me provide a name over here. Use AI agents for cold email personalization and boost your sending with Pabbly. After giving the name to my workflow, I'm going to select the folder. So you can see I have a list of folders over here. Among these folders, the automation which I'm going to create is related to AI. So I have selected the specific folder, AI automations, in which I want to save it. So now I'm going to click on Create. As we have done that, you can see a new screen is going to be open in front of us, which contains a blank workflow. Basically, we have to complete this blank workflow to set up our automation. Here we have trigger and actions. These are extremely important windows. Basically, we need to build a connection between trigger and actions to completely set up this automation. So trigger and actions are the two main concepts, the principles, or we can say these are the building blocks on which the entire automation works. The trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. So whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can add as many action steps as we want. Now, let's suppose here I want that every time I'm going to receive a new lead which is going to be added in my Google Sheets along with all the details, automatically a personalized email should be generated to be sent to that person, to that lead, in the form of cold emails. Now, I'm going to generate the emails with the help of my AI agent, that is OpenAI. So let's suppose I'm going to take Google Sheets and trigger and OpenAI in my action step. When we are going to build a connection between these applications, we will see that action is going to follow what the trigger commands. Because when the trigger happens, that means when a new row will be added in my Google Sheets along with the details of a new lead, then only the cold email is going to be generated for that same person, otherwise not. So after understanding the whole concept of trigger and action, let us start creating this automation step by step. To start with the process, first of all, we need to go towards our trigger step, and here we have to select our trigger application. So our trigger application over here will be Google Sheets, as I have the details of the leads in my Google Sheets. If you're using any other application, any other database, or suppose a form builder application to collect the lead details, you can also select that over here in place of Google Sheets. Now we will select that trigger event. That means on the happening of its specific event inside Google Sheets, you want to capture the response and start your workflow. So I want that every time a new or updated spreadsheet row will be added in Google Sheets, then my workflow should start. So we have selected the trigger application and the trigger event. We have received a webhook URL over here, and also we have received some instructions. By following the given instructions step by step carefully, we are now going to insert the webhook URL inside Google Sheets, and as we will do that, then the webhook URL is actually going to act as a bridge for transferring the data of every new row which is added in Google Sheets towards Pabbly Connect. So let's copy the webhook URL, and then I'm going to show you what you're supposed to do. So first of all, I will take you towards my Google Sheets. After coming over here, you can see that these are the columns I have in my spreadsheet about lead, name of the lead, their email address, the name of the company in which they work or which they have, their industry background, and the pain points which they are suffering. So here now I'm going to build the connection between the spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect. To do that, let's go towards extensions. Here we have add-ons and we have get add-ons over here. Now it is going to take us towards Google Workspace Marketplace, where we have to search for Pabbly Connect webhooks. Basically, Pabbly Connect webhook is the add-on which we need to install in Google Sheets to build the connection between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. You can see that I have already installed the add-on. So here I'm going to quickly click on cross. If you're installing the add-on for the very first time, you also have to refresh your spreadsheet. Then only you will be able to see the option of Pabbly Connect webhooks under extension. As we can see the option over here, now I'm going to take you towards initial setup. We have to do an initial setup in which we have to enter certain details, webhook URL and the trigger column. So first of all, let's quickly paste the webhook URL which we have received from Pabbly Connect, and now the turn is of trigger column. So the concept of trigger column says that whenever a new row is going to be added in your spreadsheet up till this column which you are going to decide as your trigger column, then the entire row is going to be immediately and automatically sent to the webhook URL. For example, in my case, in my spreadsheet, I have the columns up till E. E is the last column I have, that is the pain point. I want that when a new row will be added in my spreadsheet up till E column, then only the data should be sent towards Pabbly Connect, otherwise not. Because E contains pain point, that is very important to send personalized email for the engagement of the leads. Alright, so here I am going to decide E as my trigger column. You can also decide a trigger column according to your spreadsheet data. Now I'm going to click on send test to send the test response of this second row towards Pabbly Connect. As the data is sent, I'm going to quickly click on submit. As the initial setup is submitted, it is configured now. So I'm going to quickly click on cross. I will take you back towards Pabbly Connect, and here immediately and automatically we have received the response inside Pabbly Connect. In the response, we have received all the details exactly as we have in the Google Sheet. So here we have the trigger column which we have decided, spreadsheet name, spreadsheet ID, sheet name, sheet ID, row index. That means the number of row which we have received as the response, pain point of the lead, the name, and the industry in which they work. Then we have the email address of the lead as well as the company name. So once we have received the response, this means our connection is built between Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect. But now here I want that every time I'm going to add a new row in this spreadsheet up till my trigger column, I should not do anything manually. The data should be keep on sending automatically towards Pabbly Connect. For that, we have to go towards extensions, Pabbly Connect webhooks, and we have to click on send on event button. As we have done that, now we have made sure that every time we are going to add a new row over here, the data will be keep on sending towards Pabbly Connect automatically. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect and we will move forward towards the action step, that is to generate the cold call emails in the personalized format with the help of our AI agent. And now my AI agent is OpenAI. You can see that I am already logged into my OpenAI account. I'm going to take you towards my action step. We will select our action application as OpenAI. In case if you are not using OpenAI, you are using any other AI application as your AI agent, you can also select that specific application over here in your action application. After selecting your action application, then you have to select the action event that what you want to perform. I want to use ChatGPT to generate my content. So here I have selected ChatGPT as my action event. And now we are going to build the connection between OpenAI and Pabbly Connect. As I told you, I'm already logged into my OpenAI account. So the connection process is going to become simple and easier for me. You also have to keep in mind to keep logging to all the applications which you want to connect with Pabbly Connect priorly. Now we'll click on connect button, and here we have two options: add new connection and select existing connection. So in case if you already have an existing connection with OpenAI, you can quickly go with that. But to create a new connection, you have to click on add new connection option, and here you have to follow the instructions. By following this, you have to enter the token. To get the token, just click on this hyperlink, which is going to redirect you towards the API key page of OpenAI, where you can generate your token and paste it over here. I have already created an existing connection, so I'm going to quickly go with that currently. I will click on save, and the connection has become simple and easier. Now let's move forward. Here we have to first of all select the model by using which we want to generate the content. So the model over here which I'm going to use is GPT-4 or Mini. Then we have the prompt section. So in the prompt we have to provide the command that we want ChatGPT to do for us. So here the prompt should contain all the details of the leads, all the details which we want in the content, and what is the format in which we want the output. So you have to include the details which you want in your content, and also the details which you do not want, such as specific words, specific symbols, or any unnecessary spaces. Also, the prompt should be well instructed, on point, and clear. So here in my case, the prompt will be, so the prompt is write a personalized cold email to, here I'm going to enter the name of the lead who works at this company in the industry. I'm going to provide the details which I have received from Google Sheets, the details of the lead. Mention that their pain point is introduce our software Pabbly that solves this problem, and include a clear call to action to schedule a call. The output should be strictly in JSON format. The subject and body should be separate and without any extra symbols like these. Also directly add the salutation at last. Do not leave blanks to be added later. Remove your name from last. Just add my company name, Digital Dynamics, and the contact number. So I've well instructed my prompt, and now I'm going to quickly enter the details which I have received from my Google Sheet. So first of all, we will enter the name of the lead. Here we have the name. Let's simply insert it directly from the previous step. Then we have the company name as well. So the company name is Bright Tech Solution. Then we have industry. We have the pain point as well. So as I've inserted all these details directly from a previous step, I have mapped them. And when we map a data like this, it becomes dynamic. Automatically, it is now going to replace. So every time a new row will be added in our Google Sheets along with the details of a new lead, automatically these all details which such as name of the lead, their company, industry, etc. will get replaced with a new response. And in this way, we are going to automate the entire process of generating cold emails in the personalized format for each of the new lead which is added in our Google Sheets. Because if we will enter the data manually over here, then it will become static. As we have entered rest of the prompt, it has become static, and now it is not going to replace. Therefore, mapping is very important where we want the data should get replaced according to new response. Now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request button. And you can see that we got the response. Here we have the subject in separate field and the rest of the body in separate field as per the instruction. Transform your lead generation with Pabbly. Here we have the entire content of the mail. Hide a lead. It is including the name of the lead automatically. And here we have the salutation, the name of the company at last, and the contact number as we have instructed. So now, as we have received this email, we are going to quickly send it to the lead on their email address which we have received through Google Sheets. And we are going to send the email with the help of Gmail. So let's click on this Add Action Step button. Our action application will be Gmail. Let's select that. Now we have to select the action event. So here I want to send the mail. So I'm going to select send email v1. Let's click on connect. I will go with existing connection only as I've already built the connection with my Gmail account earlier. Now here you can see that we have to enter the recipient email address which we have already received in our earlier response. So again, we are going to quickly map it so that it could become dynamic and will get replaced automatically with every new response. Then we have the sender name. So let's say the sender name is Digital Dynamics, the name of my company. I'm going to enter it manually because I want to keep it same every time with every new response. Then the subject is already received in our earlier response with OpenAI. I'm going to quickly map it. Then we have the email content that is going to be in plain text because I'm sending the mail in the plain format. Then here we have the content. So let's map the content over here. If you want to attach any file along with this particular email, some kind of brochure, some kind of manual, etc., you can attach the link of the file over here in this attachment URL field and the name of the file in this file name. I'm going to ignore these fields as I do not want to send any document. I'm going to directly click on save and send test request button. As we have done that, the response is captured and it is saying that the mail is sent. So I will take you towards the email address of this person and we will see that whether the email is received to this lead or not. Yes, here we got the mail. From Digital Dynamics, transform your lead generation with Pabbly. Here we have the entire mail. I hope this message finds you well. I came across Bright Tech Solutions and noticed that many companies in EdTech industry just like yours are facing challenges in generating qualified leads. That's where our software Pabbly can make a real difference. With Pabbly, you can streamline your lead generation process, ensuring you attract and nurture the right prospects that align with your goals. And here we have the entire mail. This means that our connection is built between Google Sheets, OpenAI and Gmail successfully, and now we have automated the process of cold email personalization with the help of AI agent and Pabbly Connect. I hope you have understood the concept. You can also very easily create this amazing automation for your business requirements for sending cold emails to your leads in the personalized format effortlessly. Thank you for watching the video. Not only these applications, but you can integrate multiple such amazing applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can email us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any doubt, you can write us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask about the pricing, you can visit this website given over here. Do not forget to share our videos, like our video, and also subscribe our channel for more such amazing automations.